Scaffold is Gerüst. Gerüst is scaffold. Yeah. My name is Eric Owen Moss. My office is in Los Angeles, California, USA. I'm also the director of a school of architecture in Los Angeles called SCI-Arc. We've been involved in 3 very large projects in the past few years in Austria. The gasometer, most recently the business school, and also the housing project on the Wagramerstrasse. So we have a history of working with big and somewhat controversial projects in Vienna. The title I gave to it is Under Construction. The reason is a simple one, that we use the scaffolding, which is a contemporary symbol of construction in the modern city, to show something new is in process. And by adding the canvas to the scaffold, it somewhat obscures the original building and would suggest something new is coming. Something new is coming and we don't know quite what it is. And the idea of the exhibit in general is that there are new ideas, new approaches, new suggestions, new methods, new systems, new thinking coming in here from Austria, out of Austria, and coming into Austria. The scaffolding Gerüst on the outside of the building shows work by Austrian architects who go outside of Austria and work internationally. Bangladesh, Dublin, the United States, Europe, and so on. Inside the building, second scaffold. That scaffold shows international architects, many international architects from many countries invited into Austria to work. The second part of the exhibit, very important to the minister, Claudia Schmid, is education. And she was very concerned that the role of Austria in the discussion of architecture and architectural education would be shown here. So again, we have 2 parts. We have 2 small interior galleries where international educators and architects come to Austria, work with students, make projects. So in those 2 small interior galleries, again, architects, educators coming in, working with students, their work is shown on a seating system or a bleacher system. Seat, seat, seat. And let me just say, the bleachers has a name, and the name is the audience of objects. Audience of objects. So people sitting in seats are replaced by objects sitting on the seats. The audience of objects, there's an irony in the fact that normally audiences are composed of people. People sit in the seats. And we decided that the strongest voice for architecture is the object that architects produce in the making of space, form, material, strategy, and so on. So that the eye is the critical vantage point, not the mountain.